The next culture we'll be talking about is Indonesian music. Just first talking about the diverse islands and the gamelan genre of Indonesian music. Um, as we know, Indonesia is broke up into thousands of different little islands, and each kind of island has its own culture and music. Um, the most famous tradition among those islands is gamelan, and it's sort of like a group practice of music or like a group kind of music, and it uses a lot of gongs and metallophones and drums and flutes and woodwinds and stuff like that, and it's all based around how it comes together as a group, and kind of everyone has a role. Um, the gamelan isn't just kind of the music; it also represents the country,
Okay.
an entire whole, and kind of it represents the Indonesian vision of teamwork and unity and kind of all working together. As I kind of mentioned before, every person plays a specific part and has a specific role in the group when they play. And all together, it works together and creates the sound of gamelan. Javanese gamelan is more smooth and sort of calm, while Balinese gamelan is a lot faster, brighter, and more sort of energetic and lively. Um, Talking about ritual and spiritual performance, gamelan is used for a lot of dances and ceremonies
Okay.
and festivals and stuff like that. Um, the shadow puppet show is also kind of something
I've seen
that's
those
used
before. Yeah.
it's used kind of, it goes along with the story and sort of helps build up the story. As I kind of said before, it helps set the mood, and it helps control the timing of the
Okay.
performances. So stuff like drama or to express certain emotions or timing of actors or puppets or
Like
stuff like
dance
that.
cues, maybe?
Yeah, exactly. And it's a big part of life in Indonesia. As I kind of said, it's used in ceremonies, entertainment, kind of everything. And it's really important to their culture.
Okay.
And they have a lot of pride in it. And it's also used at other events like weddings and other festivals and just sort of community gatherings. The influence on national identity as a
Okay.
whole and sort of as the entire. After Indonesia became independent, gamelan became a symbol of national pride, and that's when it kind of grew more than music. And it was sort of shared more as a culture. Western composers such as Debussy and John Cage
Yeah.
were inspired by gamelan's layered and shimmering sound, as it kind of everything worked together and it built up like kind of like a symphony.
Right. I actually we premiered a couple John Cage symphonies in Seattle when I was
Really?
there.
That's really cool. Today, gamelan is heard around the world and is often mixed with jazz. Kind of its building up nature, film music, electronic styles. But it still remains important to Indonesian culture and their tradition, as is kind of their claim to fame as their important music in their culture. So.